We'll slide the left leg into the loop, pulled up around the bikini line. Make sure that you're still in row with your loop, tied against the bar, and then gradually begin to step forward. Remember, it's the loading of tension into the band by stepping forward that gives us a deeper stretch. That gives us more resistance, more feedback for the position. Stepping the left foot forward, then stepping the foot toward the right hand. Take your time as you start to sink down into your pigeon stretch. Again, using that contract relax technique, we're kicking the leg out and into the floor, and then gradually letting ourselves sink forward. It's helpful to hunt for new areas of tension here. We don't want to assume that we've immediately found the best spot. In fact, once you feel one area of the hip release, you want to gradually transition to try to find new tight areas. Usually the posture will resolve itself within a couple of breaths, so you can keep adding movement variety to get into different aspects of the hips. Continue breathing and continue working with the breath. When we inhale, we generally create tensioning. When we exhale, there's a release. Think of sinking a little deeper with each breath repetition. Once again, you want to use the same exit strategy as you entered. Think about moving in reverse order, stepping first to the dog pose, pressing the hips forward, returning to your mountain. Banding through the right hip joint, we step forward, loading up tension into the band and then into the dog pose. Stepping the banded leg forward for the pigeon, we're going to just establish first a lunge shape, then step the right foot toward the left hand, gradually rotating out the right knee. Now, as you work into the position, there's no hurry here. The band provides a lot of tension to pull the femur back into the hip socket. And so we have a process here, a negotiation of sorts, in which we're gradually moving a bit side to side, and we're trying to feel for that sweet spot. Once you establish that, you can move into the resting pigeon shape, stacking the hands and letting the head rest on the stack. Using the contract relax technique here. As you inhale, think of kicking the foot down into the floor. As you exhale, notice that you can sink a little bit deeper into the hip joint. Exit the position in the same way that you entered. You're going to come out essentially in reverse order, stepping to the dog pose, power the hips, and stand in your mountain.